All right, you guys. But I got a lot of cleaning up to do, but that's not important. What's important is we're here today to discuss the S21 Ultra. After me having it for like a month, I'm pretty sure this is like it launched like 2 months ago, almost 3 now. But a month after my experience, and we're gonna discuss that right now. All right? God damn it! I'm always dropping this thing right here. All right, let's get to it. All right, before we get started, a little toast to the day. It's hot as hell in here. I'm just telling you. Sour apple schnapps. Gotta do it. When you don't feel like bourbon, I promise. I'm only an alcoholic. Never. Every day. That song wants to be played. Are you listening? Okay. So today we're gonna be discussing the S21 Ultra right here. 30 days after my use with it. But first, let's hop into some specs, okay? I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lot of regurgitated information that you already know, but let's start off with the display. We're looking at what is it? A 34 something by 1440 double AMOLED display with a brightness of 1500 nits, and then if you go to the adaptive brightness, I think it gets up to like 1600. Also, which is great. It's a great display. Samsung has always been known for doing the exact best and ever when it comes to their displays. iPhone even uses them. Apple even uses them. So, like, yeah. What do you want? And in that display, you have an adaptive 120 hertz refresh rate. Get it right. Refresh rate with a quad HD display, which is the first time that this has ever been allowed in the Samsung ecosystem or life ever. All right? Ever. Okay, so because in previous generations you could have the 120 hertz refresh rate, but it had to been in like I think like HD or something like that, like full HD. So yeah, but now we get both of those. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. This right here. This is just pretty. Like this right here. This is gorgeous. The new concave design of the cameras melted into the frame. Not like that S20 Ultra bullshit they had last year. Alright? Okay. So, bam! Now we into the battery. You worried about all day display? You worried about all day use? Well, you might have to worry about it. Like if you gaming all day, but if you just doing average shit all day, this will last you a long time. It has the 5,000 milliamp battery, and on my average with it, on what I do, I've known to take my phone off the charger around 9, 10 o'clock, and by 6 or 7, I'm rocking 50%. So it's no doubt in my mind that this battery will last you all day. All day. Oh, somebody is, bruh, I'm telling you, don't knock it till you tried it. I don't know what they trying to talk about. I don't know what they trying to say try, but I ain't trying shit. Okay, so let's get into the cameras. On the back of the camera, you have four cameras on the back of here. Can you see it? Let me see. Bam. All right, so there's 4 cameras on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a LiDAR sensor thing for like that autofocus or something. I don't know. And then of course you have your flash on the back right here. And so this thing is loaded up with cameras. Your first main camera is a 108 megapixel camera. 108. Okay. Okay, all right, and then you have a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then it's rounded off with 10 10 megapixel telephoto lens cameras, which means like you're all camered up. And if you count the one on the front here, you have a 40 megapixel selfie camera. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're pretty good. If you want to know, I'll show you a little bit of video and stuff of me with the girls at the park. Me and the girls at the park, you know, check it out. Tell me what you think about it. Hey, what's up, baby? What's up? What's up? Look, oh, you too? You too? Yin and yang. I swear she your damn shadow. Having a good time here at the park. Sometimes you gotta spoil your babies, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta spoil them and let them piss on some new grass, you know? Look at that, see? Look at that, look at that. You happy? You happy? You happy? You happy? Come here. Come on, let's get that up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sweetie, stop trying to find an escape route. Come here, girl. I swear she's trying to find an escape route. Them chihuahuas don't be listening to you at all. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and you better love it. You better love it. So along in this camera also, now we have the new Snapdragon 888 chipset in this camera, running Android 11, hot off the presses, bruh. Hot off the presses, all right? It has a 2x faster AI. Let's look this up. 35% faster GPU, up to 16 gigs of RAM, and 20% faster CPU, bruh. What you talking about, bruh? I don't know what that goes with the Exodus model or whatever, but we talking about the Snapdragon. And on this Snapdragon, we rocking power. With a new year comes a new fingerprint sensor, upgraded with the new security from Samsung's Knox Vault to encrypt your fingerprint sensor. We got a new ultrasonic biometric finger. We're gonna get this right. That's what editing is for. Editing! Ultrasonic biometric fingerprint sensor. Yeah, I said it slow and I still fucked it up. We have a new biometric ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that is 1.7 times larger than the previous one, which means that we are able to unlock our phone a lot easier now. Okay, so we talked about the display. We talked about the battery. We talked about the cameras. We talked about the fingerprint sensor. Of course, we got to tell you that this phone is 5G compatible. 5G compatible for the Samsung S21 Ultra. Now, with me, does that make a big deal in this day and age? Now that they really just haven't really figured it out just quite yet? Because, like, you know, like you run into, you go past a wall and your 5G willing to drop out. I mean, like, I got 5G right now, but let me move to the living room. I might not have it. So does that matter? Probably not. For future proofing, yes, it does. For right now, no. No, it doesn't. If you want to know how big this screen size is, we're rocking a 6.8 double AMOLED screen. All right. I think it's like 3400 by 1440 with 1500 nits of brightness in an adaptive mode. I think it's up to 1600. Don't quote me on that. I might be talking out my ass. If it's important to you, eSIM, no, Samsung Galaxy right here does not support eSIM. Let's talk about the colors that you get in here, okay? You're going to get, of course, the Phantom Black, the Phantom Gray, the Phantom Brown, the Phantom Titanium, and the Phantom, well, I think the Titanium is the gray, and the Phantom Navy. There's a lot of Phantoms going around here, man. Check and see if you're haunted, bruh. And yes, if y'all want to know, it is IP68 rated so it can survive a drop up into 1.5 meters or 1.5 meters for like 30 minutes. I think that's around like 30 feet or so. I don't know where you'll be 30 feet, drop your shit in there and it'll still be there half an hour later. But it's there for you, so you don't have to worry about splashing it. You don't have to worry about being caught in the rain. You don't have to worry about dropping it in the toilet. You know what I mean? Or in the bathtub. You know, some of y'all like to be on your phone while you're in the bathtub or on the shower. I don't know why. That's you. It ain't me, but it's you. And you do you. Storage options for this bad boy are from, what is it? The lowest one is 128. That's the lowest one that you start off with. Then you have the 256 gig model, which is the one that I'm rocking right here. And then you have the 512 gig model. Now, the 128 to the 256 gig model has 12 gigs of RAM. And if you go for the all-out big boy with the 512 gigs, then you get 16 gigs of RAM. I'm gonna be honest. Why a phone needs that much RAM? I don't understand it, but I like it. I mean, I'm rocking more RAM in my phone than some people have in their computers, and that's ridiculous. After a month later, I honestly will say to you that everything is held up. Nothing has slowed down. I've gotten about 2 updates from Samsung. I guess they trying to rival Apple, because usually Samsung don't be updating you like that. 2 updates in the last month? Woo! Okay. Fingerprint sensor still works great. Cameras still work. I'm still figuring out stuff for the cameras. And that's the whole thing. Like, it's just awesome. It's awesome. And you'll find like a lot of modes in the cameras. Like if I go down here to the camera, I'm about to do this for you right now. If I go down here to my camera, okay, you will have a lot of options in your camera. You have single take, you have portrait, you have photo, you have video, you have portrait video, you have pro video, you have food, you have AR doodle, which means you can actually take like videos and like draw on them at the same time. Of course, you have your pro video if you want to get more into that, make those minute changes and have a little bit more control over what you're doing. Then you have the panorama shot right there. You got the panorama shot, you got a night mode, super slow-mo, slow motion, hyperlapse, director's view. Director's view is kind of cool, but it's kind of got to be one of these things to where like I feel like it's made for a specific niche of people. Average consumers probably not going to use it. Now, people who are, you know, recording and like that's on like their pro stuff will probably use it. And what pro mode does is it allows you to take angles from every camera on your phone and switch to them while you're recording. Pretty dope. It's kind of like having a small studio in your pocket, but it would be more efficient if we could hook this up to different cameras and then within the pro mode switch around. That would be dope. Samsung, give me my money. I upgraded from the S10 Plus and I've been loving this update ever since. This thing right here, this is amazing. Go pick you up one if you can. If it's within, but I'm not about to tell you to go spend your hard-earned money if you ain't got it. If you ain't got it, stay where you at. I understand the struggle, bro, because I'm going to tell you right now, me personally, I had to trade in my Galaxy to get that 550 off, and then I bought this, okay? So if you got to do the trade-in, they don't need to know, bro. They don't need to know your business. All right, man, go ahead and do you, bro. Like, you can be out here stunning on the bro. The Samsung 21 Ultra, love it, man. This is a great phone. It's hella reliable. It has a battery that can last all day, for me at least. That's speaking on my own personal experience, and my experience and my opinion is always subjective. What I think about this, you might not think about this, okay? You might hate this thing. I don't know why, but you might hate it. Me, I don't. I love this thing, but you might hate it. That's okay, baby. Don't let them talk to you like that. They didn't mean it. They didn't mean. That's a little overview of the Samsung S21 Ultra, and I hope you like this review. Tune in for the next time, this Tech Down Showdown, man, where we do the down on the showdown, on the tech down on. I haven't figured out a slogan yet. I'm sorry. It's the Tech Down Showdown. Like I haven't figured it out yet. But anyway, yay. I'll talk to y'all later. And go visit my other channel called Bourbon Boy. Alright? I'll put that link down in the description below if you're interested in any new music you're trying to have fall on your ears real quick. 9 times out of 10, excuse me, y'all gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you that. Y'all gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Alright? And here's a toast. Here's a toast to the review and a toast to you. Alright. I think I just figured out a slogan. Ha!